What's going on, everyone? It's Abdallah with another Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battle with a FaceCAM. Yeah. Alright, so you guys have been enjoying this, and I definitely like making them this way too. But in order to keep on going, I'm going to need your help and support with this series by clicking on that like button. We're aiming for 200 likes today, so please, let's hit that, and if we hit it, I'll give you guys a bonus episode today. So, let's get started, shall we? This was a battle taken off of one of my live streams. I do live streams on the weekend, every weekend, and most of you guys are there. If you're not there, then go mark your calendar, because what the heck else are you doing at 4 p.m. Central on Saturday and Sunday? So, this battle against Bruno over here. So, taking a look at his team, he's got his Volcarona, which can easily quiver dance and sweep an entire team. He's got his Rotom Wash, Excadrill, Spidey. You got Spidey to set up the sticky web, Galvantula. You've got a Dragonite and Gengar. So my priority is to definitely get the rocks up as soon as I can. Looking that Volcarona is going to be 50% off, Dragonite's going to be broken multi-scale, and I don't know if Galvantula is going to run a Focus Sash, but it'll break that as well. So it is my priority to get that up as soon as possible. If you guys take a look at my team, it's a rain team with Drizzle Politoed to lead off and get the rain up with the Damp Rock, 8 turns. I'm bringing specially, well actually it's kind of a mixed Dragonite, and you can kind of see Dragonite right over here with like the multiple wings. That's just like, I thought that little effect looks pretty cool. Look at that Dragonite. Anyway, Dragonite's a mixed bag. I'm packing Aqua Jet and Hurricane along with Dragon Dance and Roost with the Weakness Policy. So once Weakness Policy activates, I can get a very strong Aqua Jet, which is priority, and I get a very strong Hurricane as well. So I'm hoping that I get nailed by an Ice Beam or a Dragon Pulse or something. Although none of his pokes have Dragon Pulse or Ice Beam. Rock Slide? Maybe? Alright. I've got Mega Scizor in the rain is awesome because he doesn't take the 4 times effective damage of fire moves, and same thing with Fortress. So those are very good pokes to use in the rain. I'm also using Moltres just in case my my rain goes out and someone else wants to set up the sun. I can bust out a very strong Fire Blast. And I believe my Moltres is Scarfed, so he's going to be a great revenge killer. I put Hurricane on him as well so that I can use him in the rain when it comes down to it. So, now, I have to lead off with my Fortress to get those rocks up. Let's do it. That's the game plan. Got it? Good. Alright, so Bruno. Mr. Bruno Mars, eh? So, let's see. Who is he going to lead off with? I would think that he'd lead off with Galvantula to get the sticky web up, but he's going to lead off with his Gengar, which is kind of weird. So he's going to use Shadow Ball right off the bat, and I know that my Fortress isn't that specially defensive, so he takes like 70% damage from that. Luckily, I brought my red card on board so that I can get him out of there, get up my rocks, and go from there. The reason why I run red card on Fortress is because sometimes if they see Fortress on their team, they'll lead off with their 4 times weak Pokemon, like Volcarona, and just be in before rocks. But if they hit me, they're out of there. Then I set up the rocks, and they'll have to be hit. So anyway, I'm going to switch out. He goes for his Rotom. Now he's going to switch the heck out of there with Volt Switch. And just based on how much damage that did on my Politoed, wow, that was crazy. That's got to be like Specs Rotom right off the bat. I got my Rain up, which is good. That's what Politoed does. I mean, he's really not there to do anything else. I don't want to stay in and die, so I'm going to need to switch in someone else in order to take this next attack here. It's going to obviously be Thunder because that's what Galvantula runs. Compound Eyes boosts the accuracy of Thunder, but now that I gave him Rain, it's already 100% accuracy anyway. Why wouldn't he do it? Luckily, my Kingdra is working a Lumberry, sporting it, because I like using Lumberry Kingdra in case I get burnt, paralyzed, I can continue sweeping. So right over here, I'm going to go for the very strong max attack stab in the rain waterfall against Galvantula. Completely knock him out. Now right over here, I'm going to go for the sub. Because I am faster, thanks to the ability Swift Swim in the rain, I nimbly dodged the trick. So he was trying to trick Specs me or something like that. So knowing that he's going to be locked into trick, or at least he thinks he is, I'm going to go for a Dragon Dance in order to boost up and start to sweep. Dragon Dancing Kingdra behind a sub is a huge threat. Unless you got someone with like a multiple attacking move, or you've got someone with Infiltrator. Now this is not looking pretty good for him. So right now, I am going to go into another Dragon Dance against this Dragonite because I need to make sure that I kill him right off the bat, and we'll go from there. I forgot to mention the question of the day. Dragonite, you know, how would you raise a Dragonite? My Dragonite has weakness policy, which is an awesome move, and it definitely helps out, so you'll see that later. Anyway, I'm going to go for the Outrage right now. Since I don't have my Lumberry, I'm going to actually get confused in the event that I get the 2-turn or 3-turn Outrage before dying. Now, the rain is still up, thankfully, so I'm going to be outspeeding most of his team, unless he's got some random Scarfer that I don't know about, but we already noticed that the Rotom is doing way too much damage to be Scarf. Now, although I'm at +2 right now, +2 speed, +2 attack, this Excadrill is going to do some pretty good job of taking my hit. He's going to continue to Earthquake me. That's going to be done for Kingdra. Good job. You did great. I knocked out a couple pokes, and now the rain is gone. So, who's going to knock out this Politoed? Here's my train of thought. If I'm faster than this guy, I can easily Encore him into Earthquake, and then switch into Dragonite and just proceed to set up over there. But he goes for Rapid Spin, trying to get rid of those rocks because he knows that he has Volcarona in the wind still. I somehow live the Rapid Spin with like 3 HP, and then now that he's locked into Rapid Spin, I'm just going to go into Dragonite anyway. The good thing is that he's going to be forced to switch out. The bad thing is that he actually breaks my multi-scale with this very weak Rapid Spin. So it's kind of catch-22 here. I don't have my multi-scale, but yet I can get a Dragon Dance up right now, which is amazing. So I'm going to go for the Dragon Dance. I'm not sure if this... Well, yeah, this Rotom does have Trick Specs, so most likely he's going to go for that Trick Specs. But I've got Hurricane, and I don't mind using it. So although the Dragon Dance just boosts my speed up a little bit, which Dragonite's pretty slow to begin with, I'm not really going to be using the attack stat. So I'm like, hey, I'll take the specs, hook me up. This is going to be awesome. So he's going to switch the choice specs onto me, and I'm like, heck yeah, now I've got Dragonite +1 speed with specs Hurricane in the rain. I'm never going to miss this. So let's proceed to sweep. Right now he goes for the Will-O-Wisp in order to neuter my Dragonite even more. Had I had the ability to bust out like an Aqua Jet, maybe I'd use it right here. But why wouldn't you just use Hurricane? So I'm locked into Hurricane. Unfortunately, I get that burn on me, which is going to be taking a toll. But that's okay, because, heck, Specs is amazing right now. So something that he thought would cripple me is definitely working against him. This Excadrill is not going to want to take a Specs Hurricane. Even though it's resisted from this much little damage, he's not going to be liking it. So it's going to knock him out. I'm hoping that the rain is going to continue out throughout this Dragonite sweep over here, so I'm not really counting rain turns, which I really should be doing. But Casper comes in, I'm already at +1 speed, so I'm going to outspeed this Gengar and go for a Hurricane, wipe it out from full health, so awesome. And all of his team is just lining up for the slaughter right now. So the rain stopped, now it's going to be risky business, because I know that Hurricane has a shaky accuracy. So I'm just going to go for it. Heck, I'm at +1 speed. I might as well go for it. If I hit, cool. If I don't hit, then he gets a Quicker Dance, and then I can deal with him somehow else. But anyway, I hit him. Done. Grand Moth is down. Wow. And that is the game. So thank you, Dragonite, and thank you, Bruno, for the choice specs trick there. That really worked out. Had he tricked that specs onto my Kingdra and I didn't sub, that would have been a different game. But thankfully, Dragonite with like the multi-wing is the MVP there. So that leads me to the question of the day. I'm asking you guys at home, what sets do you like to run on Dragonite? There's so many different abilities. Well, actually, there's only one ability that you want to use, which is multi-scale, but there's so many items you can slap on him. Weakness Policy, I used to use that way at the beginning, so he can take an Ice Beam and then retaliate back with a +2 attack. That's a very awesome set. I've seen a bunch of maybe Dragon Tail Dragonites, where they use like T-Wave and Dragon Tail and just like paralyze everyone. There's a lot of different sets out there, so leave your Dragonite sets in the comment section below. Also, let me know what you thought of the video, and if you guys are enjoying the webcam, by all means hit that thumbs up. Let's get 200 likes for this video so you guys can be rewarded with a bonus upload today. I'm all about that. So I got lots of them for you. I'm just trying to purge out my SD card because I noticed like the other week I'm at like 80 videos. So with that being said, you know, I got a lot for you, and I want to hook you guys up with that Pokemon entertainment. And I know you guys love it, so thumbs up. Hit that like button right now. I'll give you 2 seconds. 3, 2. Yeah, that equates to 2. All right. If you guys want more Nintendo gaming content, by all means, check out my channel where I've got a lot more. There's lots of Let's Plays. You'll find a whole bunch of fun stuff. So here we go. Bravely Default, which is a very awesome fantasy RPG for the 3DS. You've got Donkey Kong Country Tropical Freeze. We did that game 100%. It was awesome. And Yoshi's New Island, which was a very fun 3DS game. It was like a sequel to the Super Nintendo one. We did that 100% as well. With that being said, guys, thanks for watching. Take 2 seconds out of your day to check out some other videos of mine. Maybe add them to your watch later. Maybe add them to your favorites so you can watch them. And go ahead and click on that subscribe button to be updated on more Pokemon X and Y Wi-Fi battles. We'll talk to you guys on the next episode. See ya!